Hi everyone, I'm Daniela, and today we're making my Nonna's Ciambellone. Ciambellone, sometimes known as ciambelle, means big donut, and that's exactly what this cake is. It doesn't take very many ingredients, it's pretty simple to make, and my Nonna made at least one, if not 3, a week. So let me show you how she made it.
Start by greasing and flouring your pan. You want to make sure to use a pan with some sort of tube in the middle. I'm using an angel food cake pan, but you could just as easily do this with a bundt pan. Make sure you've buttered the inside of your pan really well. Then tip in some flour and shake the pan about a bit until everything has been completely coated. By preparing our pan now, it makes sure our cake will come out really easily. Tip out any excess flour.
Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 170 degrees Celsius. You'll want to make sure to have the fan turned off on your oven if possible. If not, turn it to 160 degrees Celsius or 325 degrees Fahrenheit.
To a large mixing bowl, add 3 large eggs. I'm using my stand mixer, but you could do this with a hand mixer or by hand. Keep in mind, it will take a lot of elbow grease if you're doing it by hand. I'm using my whisk attachment and have turned my mixer on to medium-high. I want these eggs to start getting really foamy and fluffy. Once your eggs have lightened in color and have almost tripled in size, add in 1 cup, 200 grams of sugar. Then add in 4 tablespoons, 60 grams of melted butter. You could also use olive oil or a neutral oil or even shortening, which is what my Nonna used to use because butter was expensive and hard to come by. Then add in 1 cup, 236 milliliters of whole milk. Add in the zest of 1 lemon. If you haven't got a lemon in the house, my Nonna always used to use lemon extract. The lemon adds a nice little bit of brightness. Sift in 3 cups, 360 grams of plain or all-purpose flour. Continue to whisk this together until all of the flour has been absorbed into the wet mixture. The last ingredient to add is 4 teaspoons, 16 grams, or 1 packet of baking powder. Give that a quick whisk in so that it's completely combined. I like to scrape down the sides of the bowl to make sure I haven't missed anything and give it a few extra mixes. Pour the batter into your pan. It is quite a thick batter, so I like to try and pour it evenly around the pan. If you're using a straight-sided pan like I am, you can dust about a tablespoon of sugar on top of the cake. And my Nonna always used to add in hundreds and thousands or little nonpareil sprinkles. If you're making this in a bundt pan, skip the toppings because you'll need to flip the cake over and into the oven.
This needs to bake for 1 hour or until the top is beautifully browned. My Nonna always used to say, don't run around in the kitchen when you're making this cake so that it doesn't fall in the oven. But I've never really had that problem. I think she was just trying to keep us calm as children.
Once it's cooled and you've removed it from the pan, you can optionally dust it with some powdered sugar. This is especially perfect if you've made it in a bundt pan. My Nonno used to eat this almost every morning, dunked in his coffee. Buon appetito!
If you're looking for another great traditional Italian breakfast cake, you have to try my almond ricotta cake. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.